Frank Caprio. Frank Caprio's life story is one of determination, compassion, and an unshakable commitment to justice, community, and education. Born on November 25, 1936, in the Federal Hill neighborhood of Providence, Rhode Island, Caprio grew up in a working-class Italian-American family. His father, an immigrant from Teano, Italy, made a living as a fruit peddler and milkman, while his mother came from a family that had emigrated from Naples. From a young age, Caprio learned the value of hard work and perseverance, balancing school with jobs as a dishwasher and shoe shiner. Despite these challenges, he excelled academically and athletically, winning the state wrestling championship in 1953 while at Central High School. He went on to earn his bachelor's degree from Providence College in 1958, and soon after began teaching American government at Hope High School. While teaching, he pursued his law degree at Suffolk University through night school, a decision that opened the path to his long and impactful legal career. Caprio also served in the Rhode Island Army National Guard between 1954 and 1962, training at Camp Varnum in Rhode Island and Fort Indiantown Gap in Pennsylvania. This period reflected his sense of civic duty, a trait that carried into his later years as a public servant. His political career began in 1962, when he was elected to the Providence City Council, serving until 1968. Although his 1970 run for Attorney General of Rhode Island was unsuccessful, losing to Richard J. Israel, he remained deeply engaged in politics and public service, becoming a delegate to the state's Constitutional Convention in 1975 and attending 5 Democratic National Conventions as a delegate. He later chaired the Rhode Island Board of Governors for Higher Education, overseeing crucial decisions for the University of Rhode Island College, and the Community College of Rhode Island. It was his judicial career, however, that earned Caprio widespread recognition. Beginning in 1985, he served as a municipal court judge in Providence, a role he held for nearly 4 decades until 2023. Known for his fairness and wit, he presided over cases involving minor traffic violations, but it was his humane approach that set him apart. In his courtroom, people often found not only justice but also empathy, as Caprio listened carefully to their stories and frequently tempered the law with compassion. These qualities became nationally known through the television program Caught in Providence, which brought his courtroom proceedings into homes across the country. The show initially aired on local public access television before being picked up by ABC's WLNE-TV in 2000 and later returning in 2015. By 2017, clips from the show had gone viral, with millions of viewers captivated by Caprio's thoughtful and sometimes humorous exchanges with defendants. By 2022, viewership of Caught in Providence had surpassed 500 million across platforms, and one viral video alone amassed more than 43 million views. In 2018, the show went into national syndication, further spreading Caprio's reputation as a judge whose rulings were guided as much by kindness as by the law. The program was produced by his brother, Joe Caprio, and continued until Frank Caprio's retirement, when filming concluded. His ability to humanize the courtroom experience resonated worldwide, making him an unexpected cultural figure. Outside the courtroom, Caprio was equally committed to giving back to his community. He established the Antonio Tup Caprio Scholarship Fund at Suffolk University Law School in honor of his father, designed to support Rhode Island students who aim to improve access to legal services in underserved neighborhoods. Similar scholarships were founded at Providence College, Suffolk Law, and Central High School, again in tribute to his father. His involvement in charitable organizations was extensive, from Boys Town of Italy and the Nickerson House Juvenile Court to the Rhode Island Food Bank. In 1983, he co-chaired the Rhode Island Statue of Liberty Foundation, which raised funds for the restoration of both the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island. Caprio also served on several educational boards, including the Rhode Island Board of Regents for Elementary and Secondary Education and the Governor's Council on Education. His lifelong investment in education reflected his belief in opportunity and the transformative power of learning. Caprio's career and influence did not go unnoticed. He received multiple honorary doctorates from Suffolk University Law School, Providence College, and the University of Rhode Island. In 2018, the Rhode Island International Film Festival honored him with the Producer's Circle Award. Following his retirement, Providence honored his legacy by renaming the municipal courtroom where he once presided as the Chief Judge Frank Caprio Courtroom. That same year, he was named Chief Judge Emeritus of the Providence Municipal Court, a symbolic title recognizing his lasting impact on the city's judicial system. Away from the public eye, Caprio valued family deeply. He shared more than 60 years of marriage with his wife, Joyce, and together they raised 5 children: Frank, David, Marissa, John, and Paul. Their family grew to include 7 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren. Despite his busy career, he always found time for personal passions, one of which was baseball. A devoted fan of the Boston Red Sox, he realized a personal dream when he threw the ceremonial first pitch at Fenway Park in 2019 during a game against the New York Yankees. Caprio's later years were marked by a difficult health battle. In December 2023, he revealed publicly that he had been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. He underwent radiation treatments and shared his journey candidly with the public, a reflection of the transparency and honesty that had defined much of his career. By May 2024, he had completed his final round of treatments, but the illness persisted. On August 19, 2025, Caprio posted from his hospital bed in Providence, acknowledging a health setback. The following day, August 20th, he passed away at the age of 88, leaving behind not only a remarkable career, but also an enduring legacy of compassion. Frank Caprio's story is not just one of legal rulings and political achievements. It is also a tale of how a judge became a symbol of humanity in the justice system. His courtroom became a stage for lessons in empathy, where people were reminded that justice could be fair yet merciful. Through his outreach, his devotion to education, and his generosity, he ensured that opportunities would be available for others long after his passing. The millions who watched him online, whether in awe of his humor or touched by his kindness, saw in him something rare, a public servant who understood that the law is ultimately about people. His life's work transformed not only his community in Providence, but also inspired people across the globe, proving that true justice lies in balancing accountability with compassion. At the time of his demise, Frank had an estimated net worth of $13 million, which he accumulated mostly from his judicial work and modest living. And with that, thanks for watching, share with friends, and please subscribe for more videos.